Hello guys, this is I am Vince Stan, or just call me Vin, and today I'll show you how to simplify algebraic expressions. So we have here 2x plus 7z parentheses 23q plus 30e parentheses plus 202. Now, what is simplifying algebraic expressions? So let's learn about constants and variables. So a letter is a variable and a number is the constant. So the tutorial included composes of adding similar like terms and distributive law. So we're gonna explain the distributive law first. So distributive law, which is this, I can't explain it, but I'll show you exactly how to solve it. The adding similar like terms is like adding constants and variables, but the constants aren't the same, but the variables are the same. So let's solve it. So copy, hold on. This takes long. So copy 2x plus, so let's start 7z. You have to multiply the constants. So what is 7 times 23? So 7 times 23 is equal to, calculated, 161q. But there's a problem. There's a variable in next to the law. So 100, this is how you write it, 161 zq plus, what's 7 times 30? 210 ce plus 202. So now you have to arrange it so that you can get the correct answer. So we'll start out with 161 and 210. We're gonna start out with 210 because the variable ends with an e while the other one ends with q, so e is the first one. So plus 161 zq. So if there are two variables, it must be the first, plus 2x plus 202. That this is your answer right here. Now let's take a look at the simple expression. So 3x with distributive law, 9x minus 3x. So what we're gonna do is the distributive law. So how to do the distributive law is you multiply the outer number with the parentheses. Don't do anything with the parentheses. Only this number gets multiplied by these numbers, 9 and 3. So 3 times 9x, let me change that. So 3 times 9x is equal to 27x. Now this is a negative. We know integers, right? You have to make it a minus. So 3 times negative 3, y, there's another variable, so xy. So arrange it, 9xy minus 27x. Good. This can also be applied to when when this number and variable, if the variable does not exist between in the pattern of solving. Now let's take a look without the distributive law. Arrangement. So 3x sorry. So 3x plus 4r plus 1a minus 1f. Now you know the alphabet, right? So from the alphabet A to Z, you must arrange it in order from A to Z. So 1a is first. What comes after A? F, correct. So 1f or minus, hold on. 1a minus 1f, I was wrong at the time. Now move on to plus. 4r is next before x. Now 3x is the last. Good. Now let's try a problem. I suck at making problems. So let's take a look. 12. Wait, we did the distributive law already, sorry. So let's try negative 4n distributive law, negative 2n, negative 3, negative 2n. Now distributive law. So this applies to distributive law, right? You are correct. So when a variable and this number has the same variable, when it has the same variable, you do not make it a square unless there's a square here. So 4n, so it's a negative, right? So negative 4n times negative 2n, right? It becomes positive, so it's an 8n. Now it becomes positive again because negative 4n times negative 3. If there's no variable here, we can simply use this variable when multiplied. Plus, what is 4 times 3? 12, correct. 12n. Now, negative 2n. But before we do that, I typed in, we have to do the distributive law again. So, negative 2n times 1. Negative 2. Now, negative n plus. So, negative 2n times 2n. So, it becomes negative because positive times negative is negative. So, it becomes a 4n. So, let's, when arranging, you must find the similar like terms and you do the following, the PEMDAS. So, let's find this, they are all the same numbers. All the same with the n. So, 8 plus, so 8 plus what the fuck? Plus 12 plus 2 plus, I did it minus 4. So add that or add and minus, and then you get the answer. So 8 plus 12, 20, right? Now you lose 2, that becomes 18, and then 4, which becomes 14. So 14n is the answer. And that's how you simplify algebraic expressions. Goodbye and thank you for this lesson. Hope you enjoyed this video. I got to say that the rubric, I'm gonna try to rate mine. So contact and organization, I rated it 4. Work quality and effort, I only did the work, so I give it a 2. Style and mechanics, the grade, I rather give it a 2 to 1. While the presentation, I give it a 3 because I don't even know what distributed law is, but I know concepts and variables.
Space, money, fancy clothes, ops and coppers I dispose. Talk slow, lower your tone if you need an illegal loan. Gang killer, Al Capone, shoot a pheasant through the